Hello guys, welcome to the Code Champs. In this video tutorial we are going to see how to create a diagonal div element that you can see at the bottom of the screen. So the diagonal div element can be broken down into two divs. The first div that's yellow in color, it's found by a gradient color, and the second div that's red in color. So the red color div is formed by two triangles. The first triangle is of transparent color, so it shows you the color of the div beneath it, and the second triangle, it's a white in color, so it hides the color of the div beneath it, and it matches with that of surroundings, so it looks like as if the div that has a gradient is diagonal. So how to create this effect? To create this effect, we need to first create a div that has a color. That's easy. Then we need to have two divs that overlap each other. That's also easy. So the difficult part lies in how will you create a div that has two triangles and each triangle has different color. To understand how to create a div with two triangles, we need to first understand the basic structure of a div element. A div element consists of a central area which you can see it contains the content, and it has border, the top border, right border, bottom border and the left border. Each border occupies some width. One thing to notice in this is borders are not perfectly rectangle. If you look at the corners, they are slight diagonal-ish in nature. So we can take advantage of this. So now wonder what will happen if the content area will become 0. So let's see. So this is the div with no content. So this is its left border, this is its top border, right border and bottom border respectively. And so it has no area, content area. So now let's see what happens if we tweak the size of border. We'll attain certain effects. So let's see what will happen if we remove the right border, make its width as 0. So when you remove the right border, this whole thing will get squashed and you will attain like this thing, half the top border, half the bottom border and full left border. So since right border you made it 0, this part gets removed. Now let's see what will happen if we remove the top border also. So this thing will again get squashed. So you will attain something like this, half the left border and half the bottom border. And if you observe carefully, this is what you wanted, a div having two rectangles, two triangles with different colors. One important thing to notice in this is when I increase the size of the left border, the overall width of the div will increase, but the height of the div will remain same. And if I increase the size of bottom border, height of the div will increase, but the width will remain same. So let's code. Here is a HTML file which contains a footer div of class diagonal footer. Now I'll add CSS to it. So I already have the diagonal footer given certain properties like height, then linear gradient. Now since we need to overlap a div over it, let's make it add some content before it. So before that I am adding some content. Since we should not have any content, make it as blank. Then make its display as block so that it has certain div-like properties. Then as we saw in this pic, that bottom border will give its width, give its height, give divs the height. So we should have it something small. So I gave this certain width through the bottom border and made it transparent. And now left border should be white in color. And if you notice, it should occupy the whole width of the screen. Now let's see. So this is how you can create a diagonal div element. Hope you enjoyed this video.